Alright, heck, I'm gonna try to make a little movie here.
Alright, do anything with me.
What's today's date?
November 21st.
Last day. I had hoped to get this started before we lost the sun, but it is next to impossible to do that. Man, it's like extremely blue as well, isn't it? Okay, I'm not gonna mess around with this right now. This is this. This is our last day to shut this place down before the snow comes. We're done for the year. I expected there to be snow on the ground because there was last weekend. We've had a hard day yesterday. We've lost our Daisy. We lost our dog, who'd been here with us, the entire time. So it was very difficult driving up here without her and finishing something, basically on the last day without her here. We picked out there's a tree right there with the LED lights on it, is where she was always. We had a running line for her tied to that tree, and she would sit under there in the summer. So that's where we're gonna bury her ashes in the spring, under that tree. Anyway, here is the greenhouse as we're leaving it, and it is more or less enclosed. Heg and I were here today for the final door stops and trim around the door, and I had to mortise in the strike plate so it would really click shut. The key won't fit past the new escutcheon plate for the lock, so I have to deal with that in the spring. So it won't be locked, but that doesn't really matter. They could go right through the tarp that's on this left side of the door if they wanted to come in, and there's really nothing in there. So there we are. I don't guess I'll have much to say about this. We're proud of it. We worked our butts off, and we're very curious to see what happens under snow load, and how the harsh winter affects the finish. I guess eventually we'll lose the battle to keep this thing oiled and kind of orange colored, and it'll turn gray or shades of gray. But for now, we're hoping we can keep it looking brand new for as long as we can. Keck is cleaning up inside, and we're gonna take all our tools home. Let me walk in here, and then we're gonna actually dismantle this construction porch. It's unfortunate I got the light setting on this wrong. It's so blue. It's not this blue out here. But it feels really nice and enclosed, which we are very happy about. And I think I think if we solve all of our drip edge and flashing problems around the windows, which are not resolved at all really in the springtime, and not too much damage happens over the course of the snow, that we're going to have a really nice solid place. to hang out in all kinds of weather. I'm leaving the floor like this, which has there's a layer of there's plastic on top of raw wood, and then there's masonite, thin layer of masonite, and then there's this cementitious backer board. So in the spring when it's warmer, we will. The plan, it sounds crazy even to me, but the plan is to pour thin concrete as a floor and polish it. I know there's a million reasons that sounds crazy. Dust for one, and polishing it is what's really bothering me lately. But we'll see. I think we're committed to at least some kind of hard surface in here, and that makes sense for a wet or a moist greenhouse, I think. Yeah, we'll see. I got a ton of concrete I got to get rid of. That's a good reason to use it. Okay, this is really so dark that I don't think it's worth continuing very much, and there's really not much else to say. We really had hoped to get so much more done, and took all of our vacation. I took all of my vacation time from work over the summer to do what I could. But this thing was just was much more time consuming than I expected. Foolishly. So the cabin was almost completely neglected. Haggett did some sanding on some beams inside, and yeah, that's really about it. We had planned to build a fireplace, actually, which sounds crazy now, but that will be a priority next year. After finishing the greenhouse floor. Oh God, I didn't do the thinking of other things I didn't get done, which I thought would be easily accomplished. So I didn't get the barn doors on the actual garage down here. I bet you can't see any of this. Yeah, so we were gonna have barn doors on the. I was gonna build two doors for the garage there. Which is not a difficult task, but I never got to it. Okay. Time to get out of here. It's a Sunday, so we have to go to work tomorrow. Like I said, it's been just a god-awful, terrible weekend. But hopefully we can start fresh in the spring. All right, that's it.